Hi, I am Adrienne Van Kuren with Tai Chi Healing Energies. Today we are going to be doing some limited mobility Tai Chi. Tai Chi is a great practice because all the moves can always be modified to meet each individual practitioner wherever they are, and then it can grow and change with them. So today we're going to do just some very basics. I want to talk to you for a minute about grounding. Grounding means being connected to the Earth's electromagnetic frequencies. In Tai Chi, we do this through the position of our body. When we are connected to the Earth's frequencies and we are grounded, that has all kinds of health benefits. One of which is that it lets our chi accumulate and flow around the body. Our chi is our body's personal energy. It lives in the body in one of three locations when it's not flowing around our energetic meridians. Those locations are referred to the Dantians, and this is all based on traditional Chinese medicine. So the lower Dantian is located about 2 finger widths below the navel and about 3 inside. Our mid Dantian is roughly here, and our third Dantian, our upper Dantian, is here. For class purposes, we work primarily with the lower Dantian. One of the things that Tai Chi is going to teach us to do is to raise this Chi from this lower Dantian upwards and get it circulating and moving around the body. Because when our Chi flows, our health follows. So to go ahead and get started, we want to be grounded. So for limited mobility, we have, as best we're able, our feet flat on the floor. We have our spine nice and straight, and our head top is really lifting the body. We use the image of a nice string, maybe a string of pearls, connecting this head top to the ceiling or maybe to the heavens above. So you want to feel that connection to the ceiling or the heavens above, the earth and the ground beneath your feet. You want to make sure, again, that spine is nice and straight. And in order to really straighten the spine, the last thing we need to do is very gently roll the hips forward just a little bit to straighten the spine. This is tucking your coccyx bone underneath, plumbs up the end of the spine, and helps you be grounded. The other thing we want to do is make sure that we are open and rounded through all of the joints so that we're not restricting the flow of Chi. Pay attention to the sensations going on in your hands as we go through these opening moves, because that's often where people first feel their Chi flowing. So if you feel buzzing or tingling sensations in your hands, likely you are feeling your Chi. So to go ahead and get started with some basic movements, we are going to allow the arms to float up in front of us with the wrists leading the way. When they're at shoulder height, they extend and come forward. They come back and then sink back down. So again, the arms are going to float up in front. They extend, come back, and float back down. We want to try to make this one smooth motion without any pauses or stops in between. So now I'm going to have you start working your imagination. Chi, typically speaking, flows up the back and down the spine. So now, as the arms raise, I want you to imagine you're pulling that Chi energy up your back and over the head. It fills the arms as they extend. Bring that energy back to the shoulders and let it sink back down to that lower Dantian. So again, that Chi energy gets pulled up the back, over the head, allow it to fill the arms, bring it back, and let it return to the Dantian. Do that a few more times, keeping this nice, relaxed, and aiming to make this one smooth motion. Just do this one last time. So again, up and extend, back and down. Very nice. Hopefully you're starting to feel a little bit more relaxed. We want to keep this gentle movement going. So from here, what we want to do is place the hands in the lap. We have the palms up. I want you to lift your hands up the center of the body. The palms are going to rotate overhead so that the palms are facing the ceiling, and then the arms very slowly float to the side. I am going to give a modification in case you're having difficulties with full range of mobility in the upper body, and that is going to be, we again have the hands palm up, very gently up. If you want to, you can keep the backs of the hands towards the ceiling as the hands float down to the sides. So again, a modification on this full opening is going to be up and a very gentle opening like that. We have full mobility in our upper body. We will go ahead, stretch all the way up, and let the arms fall softly to the sides. So again, nice stretch up, and then that relax. So as we do this and the arms raise, we want to let the chi spread to fill the whole body, and as the arms sink, that chi returns to the dantian. So here we have this really nice opening, and as the arms fall, a very relaxed closing on the inside. So again, arms float up, palms rotate overhead, and arms sink down. Do that a few more times, keeping it nice and gentle. Really trying to get the chi energy involved with this. So again, as the arms raise, we imagine the chi is filling the body, and we return that chi to the dantian as the arms fall to the sides. One last time. Feel that nice stretch. Very good. So from here, we're going to do the basic opposite motion. So this time we will sweep the arms out to the sides, keeping the shoulders draped down, and let the hands come down the center of the chest. Again, if we don't have full range of motion through the upper body, we are going to make this a lot smaller. It doesn't have to be that exaggerated motion like you see me doing. So again, if you have troubles with the shoulders, this arm stretch can look a lot more like that. We want to make sure we don't put strain on the body. If we have good mobility through the shoulders, then we will sweep the arms fully up and down the center. So let's get that chi involved right away. So the chi spreads to fill the body here, and we return it to the dantian as the arms fall. So again, chi spreads to fill the entire body here, and then we bring it back and return it to that dantian. So feel that nice opening and that gentle, relaxed closing. So again, arms sweep up, nice opening, and that relaxed closing. Do that one last time. Very nice. If at any point in time you need a break, you need to kind of shake it out, please take a second to do so. Always listen to what your body tells you its needs when you're practicing this. Once you've shaken it out a little bit, then go ahead and return to that nice seated ground. So again, the head top is raising, lifting the whole body. The feet are firmly rooted on the ground, and the spine is straight with the tailbone tucked underneath. So we are going to go kind of build onto some of those stretches that we just did. So from having the hands in the lap, we want to let the the fingers interlace together as best we're able. We will lift the palms up, palms rotate overhead, feel the stretch for just a second, and then I want you to bend to your left, back to center, over to your right, back to center, and then release the hands. If we're having mobility issues and we're not able to extend or stretch that much, you can go ahead, bring the arms up, keep the palms facing down, keep the arms as close or as high to the body as you need to, and again, that very gentle bend to your left, back to center, over to your right, center, and down. So again, as best we're able, we will keep those fingers interlaced, lift the hands, palms rotate overhead, and then go ahead, bend gently to your left, back to center, right, center, and down. Good. We're going to do that a couple more times. So again, arms come up, pause here for just a second, then bend over to your left, and one smooth motion over to the right, back to center, and down. Very nice. Doing that one last time. Again, palms come up. And then we go ahead, bend over to the left, back to center, right, center, and down. Good. So next thing we're going to do is building onto the other motion we did. Again, listen to your body with this and do not bend or stretch beyond what is reasonably comfortable to you. So with this, what we're going to do is sweep the arms out to the sides, and then turning from the waist, I want you to turn to your left, letting your right arm come down in front, your left arm come down in the back, and then you rotate back to center. So we're going to do the same thing, but on the opposite side. So again, we're going to sweep the arms out to the sides, turn to your right with your left arm in front, your right arm behind, and back to center. That is going to be the full stretch if we're having mobility issues. Of course, we will make this much smaller, a very gentle turn. You don't have to exaggerate these motions. We want to feel a nice stretch, but if our body's not ready for it, then we will work into this slowly. So as we're able, again, the arms sweep up, turn very gently to your left, letting the arms separate, and back to center. And again, the arms sweep out to the sides. This time you're going to turn to your right with your left arm in front and back to center. Do that just a couple more times on each side. This time turning towards the right, back to center. Do this one last time on each side. Very nice. Anytime you need to take a second, shake it out, maybe give the shoulders a little bit of a massage, whatever you need to do to listen to your body. So the next thing we're going to do is to try to tie the lower body in with the upper body. Tai Chi is a unique discipline in that it unifies the entire body together. You are going to raise your hand by involving your feet, and that's what we're going to try to bring in now. So I'm going to call these heel and arm lifts. In Tai Chi, there is, and not just in Tai Chi, in general, there is a crossover to the central nervous system. The Tai Chi application of that is that if we are more strongly grounded or rooted on one side, it concentrates the Chi or drives the other side. So for the practical aspect, what that means is I am going to have you lifting your heel and your opposite arm at the same time. So for example, with this one, I am going to let my left arm float up while my right heel raises. And then I'm going to gently return that. And then I'm going to let my left toe raise while my right arm comes up. And then back down. We want to keep this nice and soft. So then the left arm is going to raise up while the right foot or right heel pushes down, or pushes up, excuse me, and then sinks back down. And again, this time we're going to raise that right arm up while the left heel comes up and down. When we do these, we want to keep the toes flat on the ground as best we're able to. This is really lifting the heel. And I also want you to begin letting the body work together. You really want to feel that connection between you bringing the heel off the ground, and that is allowing that arm to raise and also to sink back down. So this is a very slow, gentle movement. We want to make sure that we're grounded as we do that, and that it works together to unify the whole body. So we'll just do maybe 2 more of these on either side. One last one on this side, and then one last one raising that right arm and the left toe, and then return to a relaxed position. Very nice. The last thing that we are going to do in this video is the Chinese cultural facial massage. There's a lot of benefits to this. Wherever we are going to massage or rub, we are bringing blood to that area. And when blood flows, qi follows. So we're also going to bring qi to that area, which is also going to bring increased oxygen. So this facial massage is going to be very good for bringing increased oxygen to the face and to the brain. Also boost collagen, so it's also going to help fight wrinkles, which I know is what everybody is excited about. So we want to rub those hands together to accumulate that nice healing qi energy that we spoke about before into the center of the hands. All of these rubs are going to be done in sets of 36 till we get to that exception, but I'll talk about it when we get there. Before you rub your face in an up and down, vigorous, stimulating manner, I'm going to ask that you take this qi energy that you've built between your palms, cup the hands over the eyes, and take this healing qi energy to the backs of the eyes especially. You're going to feel as though they have a nice warm blanket wrapped around them. Once that energy dissipates, you want to rub your face in an up and down motion, counting to yourself 36 times. Each of these rubs, as I'm doing it, counts as one time. And again, this is designed to be a stimulating, vigorous massage. Once we have rubbed our face those 36 times, the next thing we do is rub around our ears. We want to make sure our shoulders stay draped down. We can rub on the ears, behind the ears, in front of the ears, in circles around the ears. Really listen to your body and do what it tells you it needs as you do this. After we've rubbed the ears, we are going to pull down along the sides of the nose. This is a pull down motion only. We are not pushing back up with this. And if it's cold or allergy season, I'll give you the warning that gravity works, so it's a good idea to blow your nose before doing this. Once we've pulled down on the sides of the nose, the next thing we're going to do is unclench the jaw and then back and forth along a very nice relaxed jawline. And again, we are doing this 36 times. No, I don't give bonuses for anybody that tells me I didn't do it fully 36 times. Last part of this section is going to be the throat or thyroid area. So 4 fingers on one side, thumb on the other, up and down, doing half of these 36 rubs with one hand and half with the other. If you have a difficult time counting to 18, you can always count to 9 4 times to get yourself to that 36. And because Tai Chi has to have an exception to every rule, the last thing we do as part of this cultural facial massage, where the rubs are all done 36 times, is going to be a lower back massage, and we're going to do that 49 times. So we are, whether we are seated or standing, going to want to start with our hands up near the waist and rub down in a V shape towards the tailbone. And again, this rub is done 49 times. If we want, we can use the backs of our hands on our back. We can use our thumbs on our back if we have a difficult time getting our arms behind our back. So really listen to your body and help to let it make this massage your own. I know that made me feel a lot better. So in this video, we covered basic grounding, some very gentle stretches. We talked about what your qi is and your different dantians. We suggested a couple modifications. We also try to unify the body by doing these heel and arm lifts. And then we learned the facial massage. If you have questions on anything you have seen today, please feel free to reach out to me through my website, www.taichiavk.com. More than happy to help answer any questions or suggest additional modifications. Thank you so much for joining this limited mobility class. See you next time.